Hello, fam. Oi, I just sat on a cat. She didn't even squeal. No, cat, you can't sit there. I was literally standing up for 20 seconds and she got up on my chair. Okay, and this is why this is so funny. Because I found a spread online that interested me and I thought we'd try it out, and it's called the 9 Lives spread. Oh, anyway, it's from US Games. It has something to do with one of their cat decks, but my screenshot cut off that information. So anyway, what we're talking about is a past life skill or lesson that you learned and how to use it, or how you're using it in this life. And in homage to the cats, I pulled out my tarot for cats, which is vintage, from, bought it when I was in college. I think it was on clearance. I don't know. I think I got it at the same place I got my first tarot deck. Yep, pretty sure. But I never really used it because it's only major arcana, right? It's kind of a, what should I call it? A novelty deck, right? But we're using everything now, so we don't care. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the Star Tarot to start, and then we'll clarify with Tarot of the Divine, and then get a couple of the Tarot for Cats, just as a final message or confirmation or whatever. These have been pretty fun so far, and they all just seem to be, I guess it breaks down to your path. How are you of service to mankind? Yes, you learn all your personal lessons, that you need to learn, but it boils down. It boils down to, how are you using your powers for good, right? Sort of like I see Superman standing with his hands on his hips and the cape blowing out behind him, Christopher Reeve's Superman. I'm not really a Superman person. I'm more of a Batman girl, but, that's what I saw was Superman standing with his hands on his hips. Just some housekeeping. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. PayPal, Venmo, in case you want to buy me a coffee or send me a tip or anything. There's a list of affiliate links to the decks I use if you would like to buy them for yourself. I hate it when I watch a reader and I'm like, oh, that's a gorgeous deck. What is that deck? And they never say, right? Because then you got to go through 10,000 possible decks online and try to find this deck that this person was using. Anyway, so that's why the list is down there. Also, I have a link to my Amazon wish list. Not sure if there's any cat tarot on there or not, but could be. It's a long list. And I do offer private readings. So if you're interested in getting a private reading, shoot me an email. I'll send you the price list. And you can pick, knowing that I keep going till the message is delivered. I don't stop just because you picked a $10 reading. You're not limited to the number of cards on the graphic. I keep going. But it's just the spread is what helps me answer the questions in context, right? Okay. And if you hear my voice anywhere but on YouTube, it is stolen content. Please act accordingly. Thank you very much. I cannot control free will. I don't know, if people are going to listen to their intuition, listen to spirit, listen to their guides. I have no way of knowing that. They could just listen to their lizard brain. Most people do. And to quote Madison, do not give your power away to tarot, right? This is just suggestions. And when it's your reading, you're going to know how this applies to you. Don't try to make it fit. Don't force it. Okay, water signs. Let's get started. So this would be for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Because our collective, I didn't feel like that this needed a separate reading for every sign. So, but they are pretty long. So I just split them up a little bit. Get a little more detail. Yeah? Okie dokie. So the first placement, yes, Poe, I know. Poe does not have exactly 1 inch or more of water in her water bowl, so she's going to come over here and keep poking me to tell me that. Okay, so over here is a lesson you learned from a past life or lives, right? A lesson for my watery fam. Just swimming in the energy, my fam. 7 of Pentacles. This was today's daily tarot. So, it feels like you planted some seeds and they turned out a certain way. You had a formula to follow, and now you've got a new project, perhaps. We'll see. Placement number 2, how it affects your current timeline. The seeds you planted back then. 5 of Cups. Spot number 3, the karmic lessons you are learning right now. Something is reversed. High Priestess is reversed. I don't know if that's the card or not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. And here, your strength or gift that will support you with your karmic lesson you're learning right now. Strength or gift. Strength or gift that support. The Hierophant. Nice. The Queen of Cups also came out there. Wow. Teaching love. Love, love above anything. Knight of Cups on the bottom. Interesting. Exploring the love in some way. I'm shuffling a little bit. Okay, now. A teacher that will appear in the near future. Teacher? What about this teacher? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Wow. Fiery. Inspired. Yeah. Your shadow self, right? Things you may not be looking at. The sun. The sun in your shadow self? Wow. That's an interesting... That's crazy amazing. Because that tells me that you are a true happy warrior. Yeah? Or you are totally at home with your shadow self, and therefore it's not really in shadow. Interesting. Interesting. Never seen something like that before. I can't wait to clarify that. Okay. How to integrate your light and shadow self, or your shadow into your light. I don't know. Both, maybe. 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocal give and take. Beautiful. Interesting. What no longer serves you. What to release. What to release. Thank you. Black mindset. Yeah. This doesn't belong here. I think this is your I want to hold this Queen of Pentacles because that's weird. I don't think this was supposed to come out. Well, okay, no, I'm going to put them together. I'll put them together, damn it. I'm a little neurotic. And Spirit likes to mess with me and mess up my nice, neat table, spreads, whatever. Okay, we got to make some room here. Let's do that. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, that helps a bit with the space. Okay, and your purpose in this lifetime. It's not in that half. All right. Your purpose in this lifetime. Using the tools that you learned in past lives. 7 of Wands. Defending a 6 of Wands victory. Defending a spiritual way, perhaps. Well, I think you're learning right now that your karmic lesson is to pay more attention to inspiration, right? Pay attention to intuition. Be still and listen. Be still and know, I guess. And yes, I know I cut the end off that quote, but for me, that quote means so much more than knowing a deity, yeah? Spirit is bigger than one deity. And the box we force spirit into so we can, our tiny brains can understand, yeah? Alrighty, let's clarify. I'm going to shuffle a little bit just to make sure that we clear out the energy from before, from the air signs. Queen of Pentacles on the 4 of Pentacles. What to release? Well, to me, that's, mother wounds and a lack. Somehow, maybe, for some of you, maybe you had a unhealthy bond to your mother, or some of you have guilt about your kids. I mean, we're all doing the best we can, especially when it comes to the kids, right? Kids are not going to do what you want them to do, ever, right? Especially the new generations of kids. They're not going to follow your philosophy. They're not going to follow your tradition. Especially, they're not going to follow roles that society tries to put on them. Or any collective out there. I mean, I'm not saying society as a whole. I'm saying any collection of people who are joined together by a, toxic philosophy. They don't care. Your kids are not going to listen to it. They're a whole new type of creature. Yeah? And this is funny because I just picked up I just cut the deck in order to be able to deal on, well, I was looking at the Ace of Wands, but of course, obviously, I'm going to clarify 7 of Pentacles first for your past life lesson. And I turn it over, Ace of Wands! It's a double hit. New passion, new spark, spark. The starting pistol. This is a teacher. This is your starting pistol, this teacher. Cool. I love it. Okay. Why the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? For my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces fam. Two of Swords. Interesting. Can I get another, please? I want another before I can comment. One more, please. One more. Thank you. Four of Wands. All right. So in the past, in your past lives, your way forward, Empress on the bottom, was to carefully consider every decision, which is no bad thing, right? To go deep within your mind and your meditation and weigh the benefits, right? The word syllogism pops into my head. Syllogism is just a fancy name for saying, if this is so, then this must be so, right? It's a way of making connections to information. And on the other hand, you also have a false syllogism, which is, you know, something where you say, if this is so, then this must be so, but it isn't, right? For some reason. And that's how you've always succeeded. You've always succeeded in just being very deliberate and careful. What seeds you plant, following a recommended course, right? Following the recipe, following the directions, right? And that's how you win. That's how interpersonally you interact with humanity safely, wisely. And maybe you tried to stay among people who are on your wavelength. I feel ya. Okay. The Five of Cups, man, for how it affects your current timeline. I don't think that this approach is going to work for this timeline. Matter of fact, somewhere, somewhere that, you know, you miss a lot of, if you always go for the sure thing, you miss out on a lot of great happiness, right? The sure thing can be disappointing. Yeah, it worked, right? But maybe, you know, if you take a risk in some way, you get to access, you know, rainbow butterfly cups, right? What is the Five of Cups here for how it affects your current timeline, your past life? Hope? Optimism, perhaps? Another, please? Why is this Five of Cups here? Five of Swords. Well, I mean, if you're habitually successful in a past life, you know, some of that residually continues, right? Even in the face of disappointment. Why the High Priestess for the karmic lessons you're learning right now? Why the High Priestess, please? Why the High Priestess? Thank you. Six of Wands. And another. Thank you. Queen of Cups. Something about being very good at loving. But of course, you know, the Queen of Cups is you, if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The most love we can pull from the deck is something you've carried with you from a past life. High Priestess. And we've got the Queen of Cups here as well. Lessons about love. The Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. The way you love is an example to others on how to love. Right? Yay! And you take it very seriously, your love language. Beautiful. And this is your gift. Yeah? Your strength. Because remember, there's many types of love. There's familial love. You love your family. There's love that for your friends. There's love for your counterparts. For your soulmate and people you have soul contracts with. And there's love for spirit. And there's love for humanity. Right? Everybody has a light body. Everybody has their spirit with a physical body. You're not a physical body with a spirit. You're a spirit with a physical body. That's so cool. I love it. Okay. Your strength or gift that will help you. I did a tarot snack last fall about, yes, more love on top of the love. Filling other people's cups causes you to fill your cup, right? I did a tarot snack on your superpower, your psychic gifts or whatever, and they are not what we would think, right? You think of the things that are obvious, right? Like seeing dead people, you know, but really it's just human gifts that are just amped up. Those are your superpowers. Another for the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant, please. Another. Thank you. There it is. Three of Wands. Putting a plan into action. Again, it's how you love. It's how you spread love. It's how you show people you love them. And man, water signs, they know all about the love. Am I right? That's your, your home as a water sign. The love, man. I can hear someone saying, you think you've been loved? You ain't never been loved. Not till I love you. Bring it on, fam. I'm ready. I'm not going to turn down any kind of love. Any kind of blessings, any type of good juju. I'm not turning it down. I'm not turning my nose up at it, right? Okay, Ace of Wands. Your teacher. Tell us about your teacher. Nine of Cups. Yep, somebody else. Somebody who has found that balance of passion and love, right? The one that gets the waters boiling. Who is that? Could be a fire sign. Could also be a soulmate. None of the others got this. None of the other elements got this, but you have the sun as your shadow self, which means something about the sun is something about your shadow self makes someone very, very happy. Okay. More about the teacher. Can I have another one about the teacher, please? This fiery, passionate, loving teacher. Who is this? Who is this? Might be a soulmate. Who knows? I don't know. Might be a twin flame. Tower averted. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Feels like this teacher to me is a little more than just a soulmate or just a person that you will meet. I think that when you figure out who this is, that universe has been trying to push you in a certain direction toward a certain person, your teacher, or who you, and that's not to say teacher as in someone who knows better than you. No, it's just someone who knows the lessons that you need to learn just because, you know, of their experience. Because you can learn from anyone. I said this before. Yeah, the longer I look at this, the more I see. Four of Wands in the past life. Here. All this love, victory, intuition over here. The Sun is a twin flame card. Now, I use that term loosely because, you know, a twin flame is someone who triggers you. And the triggering leads to the Ace of Wands. It leads to fire, right? That's what getting triggered is. When you get smacked with an Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Something about someone you manifested. Someone that, man, see, arguably the Nine of Cups is better than the Ten of Cups because the Ten of Cups is kind of a fantasy, right? And we don't live in a fantasy world. I mean, you know, as a lover of all things fantasy and, you know, esoteric and everything like that, that's still, you know, we don't have unicorns on this planet, right? So we have metaphorical unicorns, rare people or rare things, but we don't have actual living, breathing, physical unicorns that you can, you know, feed and ride and train and keep in the barn, put out to pasture. We don't have that. So the Nine of Cups is better because it is something we can actually have. It's going after it. Whatever it is, your Nine of Cups. And it's on the spark, right? Something a little more to this than the others got. Nice. Okay, let's find out how this Sun is in your shadow self. This is really, I'm really interested to know this. So, why the Sun for the shadow self, Spirit? Maybe you're about to watch me have an epiphany right now. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Spark and truth. Perhaps this teacher, you know, sparks your shadow self. On the bottom here we have the Chariot, forward motion. Interesting. Another for the Sun, please. Why is this person's shadow self the Sun? The Hanged Man. Part of me wants another card. Can I have another? Can I have a connection? Why are these cards connected? Can I have another? Spirit says no. Okay, let's cut the deck. Why is this shadow self the Sun? Is it bringing things out into the sun? I got a little something, maybe. No. Another? Can I get another? Spirit guide's like, bitch, you don't need another. There is no other. Okay. No more cards for that. I think, yeah, okay. On the bottom is the Five of Cups. I think that you just need to entertain the fact that there might be a different perspective. There might be something you missed. Maybe you got bad information. And that's all that's standing between, you know, that's all the thing, and that's the only thing in your shadow self that you need to do shadow work about. Maybe you're telling yourself everything's fine, everything's good, I'm happy, right? But there's still something that you need to figure out. Perhaps. And being that, you know, the Five of Cups was on the bottom, it tells me there's 2 new cups over there that you're missing, that some kind of grief or past hurt. Yeah, High Priestess. Some type of grief or past hurt is still lingering, and it's causing you to miss something. Okay? Maybe you're purposely not looking at it. This is a person here to stop all the towers from happening. Whoever this teacher is. Could be anybody, right? I'm hearing the words out of the mouths of babes. It could be a kid, right? Some people just don't listen to their kids, right? There's an age where, I don't know, somewhere between, I want to say 2 and 7 for tech support for my womb gremlin, where he would just come up with, you know, the most off the wall, insanely true statements, right? That just seems so much more profound. And, you know, but he also told stupid jokes that weren't funny, right? And he, you know, had his own temper tantrums. But when sometimes, man, sometimes kids say the darndest things, you know. My grandmother would say, well, you've got quite the imagination. Or you are doing the work. You are doing the shadow work, and that's why you're showing the sun, because you're letting your light into your dark places and dealing with those darknesses, right? Processing that so you can, you know, integrate it. So you can, you know, be a person with healthy give and take. 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Why the 6 of Pentacles, Spirit? Thank you. Page of Wands. Well, it landed there, so I'm going to leave it there. Again, on the 6 of Pentacles, the Magician. And I was just thinking of the Magician, right? Making things happen. Making things happen. Finding a little spark, right? Because we don't get the big spark all at once. You know, you get a little spark, a little tiny spark. Right? And then pretty soon you're holding the firecracker. The firecracker. This teacher is a freaking firecracker, right? They shouldn't be hard to find. I mean, I would think you'd see that. It's just you have to give yourself permission to latch onto that. And I think this teacher might be someone that you fall in love with. Someone that you have a lasting relationship with. Crazy. Because in the past you made a right decision. Right? You planted some seeds wisely, And you got the Four of Wands. Perhaps with this teacher. And it could be that if they're your teacher, you're their teacher as well. Okay. What to release? What no longer serves you? Lack mindset, mother wounds maybe. Perhaps, you know, your mother figure did not protect you. I don't know. What to release? What to release? Why the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles? Thank you. Three of Swords. Somebody broke your heart. Queen of Pentacles. Someone you thought was going to be a Queen of Pentacles. Another, please. Can I get another? Someone made you feel like there was no one for you. Can I get another, please? Thank you. Yeah. You're looking at all these cups and you're like, well, I've tried a couple of cups and they just bit me. And I can't trust anybody to be this Queen of Pentacles for me. I don't have a Queen of Pentacles. And you need to let that go right now. Because clearly over here is a teacher, a partner, passionate, loving, helps you see the truth in yourself, right? So you avoid towers. This person is the farthest thing from a tower, right? Disaster averted, tower reversed. This person, this teacher, the farthest thing from a tower. And here you are over here thinking that they don't exist. Looking around at all these other people. Why the Seven of Wands? I'm waiting for confirmation of what I just said. We'll see. Why the Seven of Wands? Your purpose in this lifetime. In this context. Thank you. Knight of Wands. Passionate forward movement, exploration, adventure. Your purpose. Living your Seven of Wands. Living your Six of Wands victory. What's your purpose? Inspiring people. Whole new person. Death and rebirth. Right? Flipping the script. Okay? Interesting. I kind of want to get another. Give me another, please. Give me another. Page of Coins. Brought physical. Something brought physical. So we've had the High Priestess twice. It came out on a cut, right? Death and rebirth. Flipping the script. Changing everything you think you know about this, right? Remembering that this is temporary, right? Oh, wait. I still get mother wounds or lack of mothering or mother didn't protect you or someone you went to be nurtured by didn't do it, right? They failed. The karmic lesson you're learning right now. Listen to your intuition about love, right? That's how you win. your brain can't tell you. And this makes sense because this is how you work, right, water signs? This is how you see the world, based on emotions, right? Acting from emotion. But this is a hot connection, whatever this is. A boiling connection. Fire and air is everything you need to make flames, right? Internal combustion. You need, you know, fire and air. The fuel would come from Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Balanced and reciprocal give and take, Pentacles. The fuel, the Ace of Wands, the fire, the Ace of Swords, the air. And you are the Ace of Cups. You have 3 aces. New beginnings all over here, right? Yay! Beautiful. Beautiful. And you're the only one who's missing a person. Huh. All right, let's see what the cats have to say. Strength. Another. Thank you. The moon. It's a mystery. One more. Oops, what's laying over here that I failed to pick up? Justice, but that's not your card. I was just stuck because I can't pick things up. Judgment. Let go of your preconceived notions, right? You know, you're going to know, okay, very soon, which cup is yours. All right? Just like if you know anything about cats, you don't choose the cats choose you. Yeah? I hear a cat or I see a cat that normally, someone's cat that normally doesn't like other people, but they like you. That might be something for someone. I always trust my my critters, right, in their estimation of people. Animals are very good at knowing and recognizing trustworthy people. They don't have this conscious lizard brain, even if they're lizards. They don't have this conscious lizard brain telling them, be afraid, be afraid, be afraid. They're feeling directly off your juju, right? And I feel like you are feeling like there isn't anyone, right? You're feeling like you're all alone. And there's something, you know, you're not alone. You've got this person. Interesting. And this is really strong. I feel this really strongly, even though I don't have a 6 of Cups, I don't have a 2 of Cups, and I don't have a Lovers. right? Those are the money cards for a soulmate, right? But what you need to learn is to trust your intuition. Trust your gut, right? Who to love. Wow. This is totally different than anyone else. For the others, the person was sort of, you know, someone with a little bit of spiritual wisdom to impart, someone to model yourself after, someone to take inspiration from. But this one feels like two people. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. We have the Magician, right? Somewhere? Yeah, the Magician. So we have the divine power couple, right? It doesn't depend. I like to put the Magician and the High Priestess together, but a lot of people put the Hierophant and the High Priestess as the power couple. It doesn't matter because they're both here. Everyone's perception of a spiritual power couple. Ace of Cups. Queen of Cups. Lots of love. Nine of Cups. Real, true love you can actually have on this earth. Not a 10 of Cups. Not a fairy tale love. Real, true, down-to-earth love. Wow. A complete change. If you don't know what your purpose is now, you will. Rebirth. Complete rebirth. Flipping the script, as I said, changing, flipping passions on their head. Things that you used to believe. Beautiful. This is beautiful, my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces fam. I love it. Claim it. I hope this helps. Love you. Bye.